How to sit, walk, and stand elegantly. Today's video has all the answers. Today we'll be talking about deportment, which is an etiquette term which basically means how to carry yourself and present the best version of yourself. And I'll be sharing all the secrets, tips, and tricks that you need to know about how to sit, stand, walk elegantly. Without further ado, let's get started. How to sit elegantly. Sitting elegantly with good posture would help you project more confidence, grace, and poise. Today, I'm going to share with you some very simple and effective tips to help you sit more elegantly and some royal sitting poses. First, let's look at the foundation of a good posture. We want to sit up straight, lengthen the spine, and imagine there's a string pulling from you from the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Avoid slouching back or leaning forward too much. Relax your shoulders back and keep your chin parallel to the ground. Keep your head level. Make sure that you don't tilt your head too much to the side or forward. We also want to engage the core. Activate your abdominal muscle would really help you support a good posture. So what do we do with our hands? We can rest them gracefully on the lap. Now let's look at 4 royal sitting poses. Number 1, the Queen's pose. This is Queen Elizabeth II's favorite sitting pose. We keep the knees and ankles together and both of the feet touching the ground. You can rest the hands gently on the lap. This is a very powerful sitting pose and it's very comfortable to sit in this pose for a very long time. Number 2, the Cambridge cross. This is the Princess of Wales's favorite sitting pose when she was still the Duchess of Cambridge. We keep the knees locked and cross the ankle one in front of another. As you can see, this pose really protects your modesty and is very comfortable to be in this sitting pose for a very long time. Number 3, the Duchess slant. With Duchess slant, the first thing to think about is which part of the chair should you be sitting. If you sit too far behind, then you can't really do this pose. So we want to sit towards the outer edge of the chair first, maybe 1/3 of the chair in, and keep the knees and ankles together and almost do a zigzag action and place both of the legs towards the side, slanting to the side. Last but not least, the Sussex slant. This pose is a mixture of Cambridge cross and Duchess slant. We cross one leg on top of the other and both legs slanting to one side and resting your hands on the lap. As you can see, one foot is actually not touching the ground. This pose really helps you elongate the legs, but it's probably not the most comfortable sitting pose out there. Now let's talk about how to walk elegantly. The first thing to think about is to lengthen your spine. Imagine there's a string pulling you from your crown of your head towards the ceiling. And now let's look at our chin. If we raise our chin too high, then we look very arrogant. But if our chin is too low, then we don't look very confident. So always keep your chin parallel to the ground. Relax your shoulders and engage your core for a very good foundation of a good posture. Now let's think about arms movement. We always want to make sure that your arms and your legs are moving in sync, moving opposite leg and arm at the same time. Let's talk about hips movement. We want to have some small, moderate hips movement, nothing too exaggerated, of course. We want to take small and controlled steps, never take big strides. And we also want to take at a steady pace, nothing too rushed. If you're walking in heels, your heels should reach the ground first, followed by the ball of the foot. And imagine yourself walking towards a straight line. Now let's talk about how to stand elegantly. The foundation of a good posture still applies here. Roll your shoulders back, your head parallel to the ground, and lengthen your spine. In regards to the stance with your legs, there are a few options. So the first option is actually to distribute the weight evenly and your feet parallel to each other. This is a very confident and powerful standing pose. If you want to add a little bit more femininity, you can shift the weight to one leg, so that creates a little bit of silhouette. But a more feminine way to stand is actually move one foot behind the other, so the heel of one foot is almost touching the arch of the foot behind you. Many people don't know what to do with their hands when they're standing. So the first option is to just place them in front of you like this, or you can clasp them in front of you gently like this. If you're holding a bag, don't hold it like this in front of you. It doesn't make you look very elegant. Instead, hold it on your forearm for a more elegant look. If you have a clutch like this, don't ever hold it under your arms. We can either hold it in front of you like this, or hold it in one hand, preferably the left, so you can shake hands with the right hand. I hope you enjoyed this video and mastered the art of how to stand, sit, and walk elegantly. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye for now.